29-year-old Caroline Ellison, disgraced one-and-off lover of disgraced 30-year-old FTX boss Sam Bankman-Fried, is in trouble up to her ears. Not only has this outstanding Stanford graduate embezzled and lost $16 billion in one night, but her Tumblr account has also exposed her weird sexual idiosyncrasies too. Just stay tuned. You are about to learn all about this math nerd gone wrong, about the billions that she stole, about her amphetamine-induced sadomasochistic orgies, about her $30 million penthouse in the Bahamas, and about her 110-year prison sentence. This is insider trading and money laundering, lust and betrayal, all rolled into one. Enjoy. Before we go on, what is this Chinese foray all about? Innocent-looking Ellison, in addition to being one of the authors of the biggest financial frauds in American history, has revealed on Tumblr that after exploring polyamory, multiple lovers, she decided that everyone should have a ranking of their partners. People should know where they fall on the ranking, and there should be vicious power struggles for the higher ranks, like in an imperial Chinese harem. So, who were her partners in this Chinese foray, this imperial Chinese harem? Her sexual partners seem to include her boss Sam, FTX co-founder and chief technology officer Gary Wang, and FTX director of engineering Nishad Singh. The remaining 6 are also FTX employees. The exact contours of the pairings remain unknown, but it seems from her Tumblr updates that she has sadomasochistic tendencies. Caroline lived with her 9 partners at a $30 million FTX luxury residence in the Bahamas. Sam Bankman-Fried used this mansion as the headquarters of his money-laundering crypto empire. These 10 crypto billionaires describe themselves as a polycule, a romantic network of consumers linked by overlapping sexual relationships. This is how Caroline herself describes her ideal man. He should be able to control most major world governments and should have sufficient strength to physically overpower you. In other words, she is more or less begging her men to beat her up. To look at her now, you would think nothing bad about her, but her nerdy smile is hiding a whole world of corporate evil and betrayal. She herself clearly understood what she was getting herself into. Like she once said, "I didn't get into this as a crypto true believer. It's mostly scams and memes when you get down to it." Before 1994, Caroline Ellison used to be the CEO of Alameda Research, a hedge fund. FTX used, or rather stole, billions of dollars from its customers and laundered them through Caroline's company. In November 9, 2022, Caroline Ellison admitted that FTX used its customers' investments to help Alameda meet its liabilities and that she, Bankman-Fried, and 2 other FTX executives, Nishad Singh and Gary Wang, understood their crimes. Bankman-Fried admitted there was a $10 billion hole in FTX's finances because customer deposits had been illegally transferred to Alameda and spent on other assets. In December 2022, Caroline admitted to Judge Ronnie Abrams that she and others conspired to steal billions of dollars from customers of FTX by misleading its investors and lenders. Ellison told Judge Abrams that Sam Bankman-Fried and other FTX executives had received billions of dollars in secret loans from her hedge fund Alameda Research. Caroline pleaded guilty to 2 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit securities fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. In other words, she lied and stole billions. Caroline was sentenced to 110 years behind bars before her plea deal. She is hoping that her treachery will pay dividends. But Bankman-Fried and FTX were generous donors to media groups, charities, and politicians, giving at least $95,000 to the politicians that are currently investigating FTX, and suggesting that we are nowhere near the end of this crypto apocalypse. Bankman-Fried's lawyer daddy has paid $250 million bail out of the billions that he has also embezzled from investors, suggesting that there are deep ethical flaws in the US legal system also. Born in Boston and growing up in the suburbs of Cambridge and Newton, Caroline is the eldest of 3 daughters of Glenn and Sarah Fisher Ellison, both economics professors at MIT. Ellison is also a natural mathematician. The daughter of esteemed economist Caroline's father, Glenn Ellison, is the head of economics at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and her mother, Sarah Fisher Ellison, is an economics lecturer at MIT too. Caroline grew up outside of Boston in a household filled with numbers. Really, Glenn and Sarah, you really brought her up well. In 2008, Ellison received top honors in national math championships, and in 2011, she represented the U.S. in the 2011 International Linguistics Olympiad, received an award for Best Solution. Caroline graduated from Stanford University in 2016 with a bachelor's degree in mathematics, scoring in the top 500 students. She developed an interest in so-called effective altruism, but her Tumblr name, Fake Charity Nerd Girl, suggests that effective digital altruism is just a marketing ploy. What a surprise. The effective altruism movement calls on people to use data to maximize their efforts to have a positive impact on the world. One of these philosophers, Will MacAskill, later joined the so-called philanthropic arm of FTX, but resigned once its money laundering antics were exposed. Ethical Will MacAskill, we need more philosophers like you. Ellison had 2 internships at Jane Street, a trading firm in New York City, and joined them full-time in September 2016 as an equities trader. Sam Bankman-Fried, the discredited crypto entrepreneur, recruited her into joining Alameda Research, a digital currency hedge fund that would exploit the differences in pricing for Bitcoin in different countries. He told her he wanted to give billions to charity, the main or only recipients of his charity being him and her. In 2020, Caroline Ellison's net worth is around $15 million. In 2021, her net worth drops to an estimated $10 million due to her criminal convictions. In 2022, she is sentenced to 110 years in prison, and her estimated net worth drops down to $2 to $5 million. Since then, she has not been active in business, and her net worth has remained at this level. Her on and off lover, Sam Bankman-Fried, once had a net worth of $26 billion, using Caroline's company to siphon off billions of dollars from his crypto exchange. He laundered at least $500 million in Caribbean properties. Has Caroline done the same? Has she invested in property? Probably not. I guess she thought she would never get caught, and if she did, she would lose her properties too. What do you think? Before becoming a black star or black hole in the crypto apocalypse, Caroline Ellison is a star student. She is a disciple of Harry Potter before becoming the ethical equivalent of Voldemort. She is a camp counselor. One of her Stanford professors described her as bright, focused, very mathy. But this bright, focused, very mathy student really lost her way. The material rewards of her venture into crypto crime were substantial. The cryptocurrency billionaires have carefully concocted this myth that they don't care about material properties and possessions to encourage us to invest all our hard-earned salaries in digital currencies, universes, and pleasures. Their reality is very, very far from the media image of geeky computer and math geeks sleeping under their desks that the crypto criminal entrepreneurs have cooked up. They are simultaneously telling us they don't care about property and at the same time laundering money and hiding billions of dollars in real estate around the world. The marina residences of FTX, Bankman-Fried's multi-billion-dollar business, and Alameda Research, Ellison's multi-billion-dollar business, are considered the ultimate in luxury waterfront living in the Caribbean. One of these beautiful residences is called the Orchid. This is the one in which Caroline and her associates indulged themselves in their sadomasochistic dreams. This is a description of this Caribbean paradise. It hosts a sumptuous bedroom suite with his and her bathrooms and walk-in closets, plus a private balcony with a lounge area and spa, with another 4 ensuite bedrooms, a grand living room with dining area open to an outdoor pool, a private garage, and an elevator. Every aspect of the penthouse has been meticulously designed with Venetian plaster walls, matching Italian marble accents throughout, German engineered doors and windows, and wired throughout for sound. It is fully furnished with its own water purification and standby generator and comes fully fenced and walled with 24-hour security. So, no, Caroline might have had sadomasochistic tendencies, but she did enjoy her luxury too. That's it for now. So what do you all think of Caroline Ellison, her forays into Chinese sadomasochism, and her effective altruism and money laundering? Should she and will she go to prison? Please subscribe to our channel and leave your comments below.